It is May 2026, and this is the monthly real estate update. So let's again focus funnily. We're going to start with on the national scale what's going on. The war in Iran is still going on. The Strait of Hormuz is definitely a hot topic right now. What is this affecting? It's affecting oil prices. It's affecting hostility, stability, consumer confidence, etc. So because of that, if it continues on, again, generally during war times, the consumer confidence is lower, so the Fed looks to lower rates to increase consumer confidence and bring buyers to the market. But for now, we're sitting at 6.5%, and I don't see that changing immediately anytime soon. Again, the war is still really in the infancy stages. We saw the spike that came from the initial infancy of a new war. Second thing I'm going to focus on is what's going on locally. Big news is AT&T, their headquarters in Dallas, are moving up to Legacy West, the Plano-Frisco area by the tollways, 121 and Dallas North Tollway. Why is this something worth noting? I would say it's important to note because larger companies are continuing to hire new employees and drive them into the office because there's large studies that have been done in terms of productivity for workers when they're working in the office versus working remote. So all that to say AT&T needs bigger space, a nicer, newer space, and they're moving to Legacy West. That's going to draw, I would say, a lot of push for our northern suburbs, potentially, because the people that maybe were working at AT&T and we're commuting 2 to 3 times a week and we're down south a little bit more are now going to be commuting farther. So I could see relocations happening even within the local DFW Metroplex. Again, it's a huge Metroplex. So just something to keep an eye on. But again, Legacy West is the future. Legacy West and Frisco are the future, quite frankly, for commercial development and companies to come to. So the northern suburbs at this point are going to benefit from that in terms of steady value and even appreciation. That said, I don't see the Dallas suburbs tanking anytime soon. The Metroplex as a whole is healthy, but I would say if you're looking more bang for your buck, north is where to go. AT&T is helping make that case or point for me. So that's why I bring it up today. Something else I want to talk about is what's going on. It's a buyer's market. This month alone, I had 3 contracts with buyers, and all 3 of them decided to walk away for various reasons. But what does that tell you? Buyers aren't afraid to walk away from deals anymore, which is a different narrative than what it was during the era of COVID. And so what that means for you is, as a buyer, you really want to make sure, because there's so many options out there for you on the market, inventory is up, the summer months, more people are putting their homes on the market. You want to make sure that you're actually, your dollar's going as far as possible. And there's less fear of, if we don't get this one, there's not another home. Again, why all 3 of these buyers that I worked with this past month walked away from a home because they were like, hey, there's 15 other homes just like it in the general vicinity. We know we like the area, but this isn't the best home in the area. And so they were confident, walked away, and we're moving forward. Buyer's paradise is the shortest way to sum it up. Complete buyer's paradise. If you can afford it with the 6.5 interest rate, you have more options than you've had in a long time, and you just really have a ton of negotiating power. The sellers are kind of at your mercy. Okay, enough about the buyer's paradise. Last but not least, it's April. You should have gotten your home appraisal from the county appraisal district. If you didn't, it should be coming relatively soon. You get 30 days after you get the notice in the mail to formally file a protest, or just let them know that you're going to protest it. So that's something to keep an eye out for if you're interested in doing that. If we've worked together in the past, I'm happy to run comps for you and give you my thoughts on your valuation. And also, if not, I'm going to link a company that I recommend for this type of service. So you're either going to pay them the fee if they win you money back in the protest, or you're going to pay it out in taxes. So you're going to lose the money either way. It's the shortest way to look at it. But hopefully you can get a good discount code with them. I work with them myself, but keep an eye out for that. That's what I would say as a homeowner you need to be focused on. And that is all. So in short, again, war in Iran is going on. It's a buyer's paradise. And last but not least, look for your property appraisals if you have not gotten them already. I'm Holden. God bless. All glory to Jesus Christ.